Arsenal, Aston Villa hold preliminary talks to sign Matheus Cunha. Thomas Partey in talks with Arsenal over new deal. It will be over. Romano confirms Arsenal star is set to leave at end of season. Mikel Merino opens up on how he keeps improving as Arsenal's number 9. Arsenal, Aston Villa hold preliminary talks to sign Matheus Cunha. Arsenal and Aston Villa have held initial talks to sign 25-year-old Brazilian international Matheus Cunha from Wolverhampton Wanderers in the summer transfer window. Matheus Cunha has come leaps and bounds since joining Wolverhampton Wanderers from Atletico Madrid in 2023. The South American attacker has established himself as a pivotal figure for the Black Country outfit, playing his part in the club avoiding relegation from the Premier League. The 25-year-old has contributed to 20 goals in 31 appearances across all competitions this term, finding the back of the net 16 times and providing 4 assists. Meanwhile, Cunha's progress has not gone unnoticed, capturing the attention of several high-profile clubs across Europe. Premier League bigwigs, in particular, are keen, with Arsenal, Aston Villa, and Manchester United vying for his signature heading into the summer transfer window. Arsenal will dip into the market for a productive attacker heading into the summer transfer window due to Kai Havertz and Gabriel Jesus' struggles in front of the goal. So, Cunha has emerged as a viable target for Arsenal, with the North London club holding exploratory talks over a deal for the Brazilian international. As for Manchester United, recent reports have claimed that the Wolverhampton Wanderers star is closing in on joining the Red Devils in the summer transfer window. Like Arsenal, Aston Villa's representatives have held initial to sign the 25-year-old Brazilian international in the summer transfer window. It will be interesting to see what the future has in store for the Wolverhampton Wanderers attacker. Thomas Partey in talks with Arsenal over new deal. Mikel Arteta's Arsenal are reportedly in talks with their Ghanaian midfield mainstay Thomas Partey regarding a new deal. According to a report from The Athletic, Arsenal are eager to keep Thomas Partey at the club beyond his current contract and have already opened talks over a potential new deal. The Ghanaian international is happy at the North London club and is ready to put pen to paper on a new 2-year deal. Partey made the move to Arsenal towards the end of 2020. Mikel Arteta's team forked out €50 million to add him to their squad. The 31-year-old has only gone from strength to strength since moving to the Premier League. While he has had his troubles with injuries, Partey has been a consistent performer for Arteta's team over the years. The veteran midfielder has featured in a total of 47 matches this season, and he has contributed towards 7 goals. He has been a rock in front of the defense, and his presence has allowed the likes of Declan Rice and Martin Odegaard the freedom to go forward and cause havoc in the opposition box. While Partey has been a key part of Arteta's team this season, his future at the club has been up in the air because of his contract situation. The Ghanaian international's contract runs out at the end of the season, and for long it appeared that Arsenal were ready to move on from him. However, his importance to Arteta's side and consistent performances have convinced the club to consider keeping him for a few more years. Arsenal are ready to offer him a new deal, and Partey is more than happy to continue at the club as his family enjoys living in London. The former Atletico Madrid man is willing to sign an improved 2-year contract or even a 1-year extension with a further 12-month option for the 31-year-old. While he will give priority to Arsenal, Partey is open to alternative options in case a deal cannot be struck for him to continue with the Gunners. It will be over. Romano confirms Arsenal star is set to leave at end of season. Fabrizio Romano has confirmed that Jorginho will leave Arsenal at the end of the season when his contract expires. The experienced midfielder has played a limited role this campaign, and the club has decided not to extend his stay. Both Jorginho and Thomas Partey are nearing the end of their current deals at the Emirates, which has led to speculation over who will be retained. In Partey's case, Arsenal are pushing to keep him for 2 more seasons after a strong run of performances in the second half of the season. Jorginho, however, has not played enough to convince the club to offer him fresh terms. With Arsenal strongly linked to Martin Zubimendi, there is no urgent need to hold on to the Italy international. The Gunners appear ready to refresh their midfield options and focus on players who can be involved more regularly. Jorginho has attracted interest from Flamengo since the early months of the campaign. A move to Brazil could now become a serious possibility, although his next destination has not yet been finalized. What is clear is that his chapter with Arsenal is ending. Romano confirmed the news, telling Give Me Sport, breaking, "It will be over between Arsenal and Jorginho, leaving as a free agent." Jorginho's time at Arsenal may have been short, but he brought valuable experience and helped the team stay composed in difficult moments. With his departure, the club can look ahead to adding younger, more dynamic options to their midfield unit. Mikel Merino opens up on how he keeps improving, as Arsenal's number 9. Since Arsenal lost Kai Havertz to injury, Mikel Merino has been required to step up and play in the number 9 role for the Gunners. The Spaniard had arrived at the Emirates Stadium, regarded as one of the finest midfielders in football, and he was widely expected to perform well for the team. He was indeed doing just that before the Gunners encountered an emergency in attack, which demanded that someone within the squad step into a different position. Merino has since been deployed as the number 9, a situation which looks likely to continue until the end of the season because Havertz is not expected to regain fitness before the next campaign. Gabriel Jesus is also sidelined with an injury that will keep him out for the remainder of the season, leaving Merino to continue filling that vital role for the team. The Spaniard is fully committed to learning the intricacies of his new position to be best prepared to contribute effectively during matches. Arsenal possesses several highly talented players within the squad who are helping him to adjust, and he is also carefully following the advice and tactical instructions provided by the coaching staff. As quoted by Arsenal media, Merino explained, "With the forwards we have here at Arsenal and some advice from the backroom staff, coaches who, depending on where my teammates are, teach me where to position myself tactically, where to be to have an advantage, and, obviously, with the forwards here, to learn some technical tricks, how to make the most of those one-on-ones against the center-back. But each player is unique and, ultimately, you have to find your own tools and ways of gaining an advantage. So, I do what I believe works for me." Merino has shown admirable adaptability since taking on the striker role, although he is not yet as naturally prolific as a specialist in that position might be. Nevertheless, his willingness to learn and his dedication to the team's cause have made him a valuable asset during a difficult period for the Gunners. His performances underline both his professionalism and his commitment to ensuring Arsenal continue to compete effectively despite their injury setbacks.